Welcome back to Factorio running SpaceX on extreme settings. Let's unpause the game, get right into it. Right, so since last time if we have a look at the mini-map, we have set up yellow science, needs batteries. Batteries are done here just under the blue science because they both need sulfuric acid. In the process of doing that, I kind of realised we've broken both copper and iron in terms of their ability to be delivered and served here. But never mind, I've got some thoughts in terms of how we're going to go further with our smelting. But before we get there, let's get into some research. So, what can we do? We have quite a wide range of choices. Maybe we should just knock off the next one. This one doesn't use production, but it does use the new high-tech. It uses military for protection fields. This one uses everything. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do this one, protection fields. So we need military science, we need high-tech, we need the blue and the red and green. Let's do that one. Okay, and back off the map view. Now, one thing I did notice was that and I also had to fill out the whole green circuit thing is now completed here. And the red circuit as well I filled out because they're needed to get blue at top production. Anyway, enough of that. We'll just let science do its thing. It's already moving quite quickly, as you can see. Surprisingly, we still have a little bit of UPS to play with. I did notice that we were running short on our ability to supply sulfuric acid because I was basically planning on the amount I needed just for the blue circuits, not for both. So here we go, the UPS is starting to drop. So here's our sulfuric acid. It's basically set up to, well, I'll show you the conditions. Load until there's at least 100,000 there, and then go to the unload and make sure you return with iron plates. The iron plates is enough for 200,000 actually, but this would only take 150,000 if we completely maximized it. Now, part of our problem was that we were congested with barrels because we weren't getting enough oil through. So I've actually created, well, that's oil 1, but I've actually created another oil outpost over here, oil 3, 43,000 at the moment, which is pretty good. Oil 1 is highly depleted, it's down to 2,700, it started off at about 12,000. You notice I've put speed modules in it, it needs beacons as well. Oil 2 is also down to 2,800. It doesn't yet have speed beacons in it, but it clearly needs them. This thing is taking quite some time to fill up. So oil needs to be taken a little bit more seriously. There's more oil down here that we can get to. So we will do that, but first things first, what I want to do is I want to add in more of this sulfuric acid processing, because we don't seem to be short of the ingredients, just the ability to process. If we have a look in here, I mean, that's going continuously, right? And that one is pretty much as well. These are actually direct supplied by here, but we will have to actually ship water over to, because I'll put them over here. We'll have to ship water in for the others. Anyway, let's create a blueprint of that, say, call it sulfuric acid, and we can put that. I need room for the water, so maybe if I was to go there, and we need one of these machines. Actually, these could probably be redirected to up there. That needs petroleum, so a requester and yeah, I need an active provider, which I don't appear to have. Can I make some? No, of course not. Alright, let's cheat. Let's do it this way. And you are going to request in petroleum in the amount of 200. Do that. Now, one of these basically here for the water. Water unload. Shift R to put it there. Request 200 water barrels. And where's our blueprint? There it is. We of course don't have any active providers here. We may not have any beacons as well. Let me just check quickly in the network. Yes, we don't have any beacons. So we need to order in beacons, obviously, and passive providers. Let's order about 40 beacons and say 4 passive providers, something like that. Oh, you can see we're really we've really got the UPS hurting. We are going to need to do some things about all of this. In fact, one of them is I'm going to turn off the creation of new new worker robots at the main base. Turn that off. We don't need those. What we do need is beacons in the amount of, say, 50. And we also want some of these. Let's just get 10. Actually, I want some more worker robots here. There's no reason I can't have some more robots here. Say 500. There we go. And looks like oil actually has 2 oil trains in it right now. So the one that is from oil 3 is here, and oil 1 is here. Oil 3 will be leaving shortly. Everything's going in slow motion because of our low UPS. Okay, what about this thing? How many did I actually order? Oh, look at the map. 500, right. Yeah, well, ooh. Power. That's not good. If power's fluctuating. I mean, I expect it to be wiggling here, but I didn't expect it to go over our maximum. Wow. Okay, and while we wait for the supply train, which is basically waiting on asking for those extra bots, probably may not have been the best idea, because yeah, they're all getting used in the other base. They're all waiting to charge, and because they're waiting to charge, it's building more, so more can wait to charge. It's not really what I want. We are going to have to do some adjustments to how that whole thing works. That's probably not enough, but it may have to be enough for now. Going over at 11 gig. I thought I actually had 12. Yeah, that should be enough for 12. Because it's not connected, I can't actually see. How's this? 70. I kind of want to borrow a train ride to get to the other base. Well, for something different, I also want to clear out the main line up here. So we've got to clear landfill, we've got to clear the 14 million there, which is going to take a while. This bit of copper shouldn't take too long. That's only 6 million, that shouldn't take too long. The one over here is only 4 million. We haven't even started on this one. We need to. So what I'm going to do is put speed modules and probably even beacons in the way ore patches to help us speed through. I don't really like this whole setup. We need to set up a proper oil handling and I am probably going to need to look at some sort of distributed or remote ore processing, because we can't I mean this look at the beauty of that. How can you deny that? That's just wonderful. 65,000 bots and climbing. That's the problem. It's hard to see. Oh no, you can see here there's bots waiting to charge. And there's a line of them here as well. And yeah, down here. Not so much down here. The actual stack works pretty well. It changes between iron, copper, steel, and stone bricks, and it is actually working. If we go to the cell, which is that one, you can see, well, military science pack is dropping, but the others are actually holding steady with this demand, pretty much. I guess high tech's dropping a little bit as well. Military is dropping, of course. Advanced circuit processing units and electronic circuits are all pretty much at the limits that I set. What's our production figures doing? So 62,000 green circuits a minute, 10,000 red circuits a minute, 2,700 processing units. Not as high as I've allowed for. 2,400 high-tech science. Military science should be here somewhere. Yes, a lot less. And if we have a look at our ore situation, that's a little bit sad. Iron plates, they've been shredded. Copper, oh, we're looking in the wrong cell again. No, not that one. This one. Right. That's better. Copper's holding... Copper ore we seem to have a fair amount of. Iron plate we have a fair amount of. Iron ore appears to be dropping. Steel plate is under control. Well, that's to be expected because we're not actually doing production this time. But all in all, that's actually holding up better than I expected. We come back over here. It's basically saying that these two lines of copper are requesting. So our little technique where in our remote outposts we're stopping trains coming, it will probably be stopping the stone train unless there's a stone train or two in here. It'll be stopping this stone train. You can see here it's stopped by this mechanism because it only needs iron and copper, but otherwise all other trains are welcome to come. And we're not quite at the capacity, and in fact UPS is sort of bouncing around, semi under control. It's not too bad, but we're not doing a production science. When we do that as well as everything else, it will definitely hurt. Where am I right now? I'm here. Okay, so just for something completely different, are we still waiting for no, I don't think we are. Oh, okay, right. All of that's here, which means that the bit that we built... I forgot to get modules. But the bit that we built has now built out fully. Awesome. Do I have modules on me? I do. Let's go up there and put my modules into those beacons. And then maybe... Oops, can't get through there. Yeah, here we go. That should help. That probably needs speed modules as well. Just to be sure, let's put some speed modules in these two. So how's this going? It's going constantly. That's good. And is that making a difference here? Must be. The train has gone, but these are far from full. Actually, the train is back already. We can only give it about a quarter of its total. 4 these will be empty, or a third maybe. So we need even more sulfuric acid than that. It should be more or less an instant top up when it turns up. So I guess what we will do is get this guy, clear it off, get a new one, like so. And apply it there. think I've got enough beacons and things, so it should be able to build that. Kind of funny watching all these things go in slow motion. Oh my goodness, we're dropping below 20 UPS. So yeah, that other thing that I want to do is basically turn off new worker robots in the other base. How's this filling up? 57, that's not too bad. We're going to be faster running back, or are we going to be faster waiting for this? 60. I think we might be faster running back. Alright, I have no idea where that is. Which is bad because it's just going to insert more and more robots until we sort our act out. At least on concrete you can still move at a reasonable rate. I want to see what's going on with our nuclear. Maybe we just need to add some more. I certainly need to add some radars up there. Let's do that, see what's going on. Probably add a bit more nuclear. I need to start ripping out more of this. I want to move to some, as I said before, some distributed smelting. I can't really tax that smelter stack anymore for launching. I'm going to have to probably for satellites and some of the SpaceX components, but I should be able to, you know, handle some of our requirements without there you go. That's what the problem is. So I knew I needed it, but I haven't powered it. Awesome. Or rather, not so awesome. Let's just put that there. Is that the lot? No, it's everything except the one at the very end. And we need more radars here. Probably means we need a radar. Yeah, we need another radar up the top as well. Up there. So that should fix those spikes for now. Yep, it's getting over 11 gigawatts. Oh, that went over 12 gigawatts and we still haven't fixed it. Okay, so maybe, yeah, maybe we need more nuclear. Oh dear. Alright, we can't stop at 13 obviously. So let's take it up to about 14 gigawatts. We are... There we go, that's what we want. Line this all up. That's 13. it's not happy about something. For the next one, probably the rail line. That was for our landfill efforts to make space. So let's get rid of it. These are all of our personal robots, are they? Yes, looks like it. So things don't happen particularly fast when you're running at 20 something UPS, although our technology is moving along at really what amounts to a pretty nice clip. One thing while I'm doing this nuclear, I might just show you the all-time. We have topped 100 million green circuits, so that's like 5 of the achievements, 5 of the green circuit top-end achievements. We've also done a green circuit achievement in red circuits, 22 million. And even the processing units are moving along at a good clip. Interestingly enough, both iron and copper have been used equally, possibly because of our heavy use of modules and the fact that we have 30,000 on stock of speed and processing all the time. I wonder how interesting fluids is. Not as interesting. Our all-time crude has only been 270 million. Only. G. 5.7 G. Okay. Awesome. 10 G of water. I'm not quite sure. I mean, that's obviously like the billions unit, but if these are M, I'm not quite sure why that's G. Anyway, never mind. Buildings. We've laid 30,000 track. 13,000 electric mining drills. What else looks exciting here? 8.8 thousand beacons, 5,000 assembly machines. So there you go. I think we'll have to leave it there, guys. Protection. I'm probably just going to let the tech, like I'll keep going through them all now. There doesn't seem to be a lot of point not doing that, although maybe letting it rest and sort out the issue that we have with the worker robots being built constantly might be worth it too, so I guess we'll wait and see. But anyway, yes, thanks for joining me. We are making progress. I have some plans to try and do something about this, and they will unfold over the next few episodes. So looking forward to seeing you then, and bye.